Bloody hell, not another WWE pay-per-view where they don't know what they're doing. Here we go with my Payback 2017 predictions. What the hell is happening on this pay-per-view? I don't think WWE knows, so I certainly don't know. I'm really stressed out. I'm quite confused. I know that doesn't take a lot. I just don't know what's going on here. Is it a Raw pay-per-view? Is it a SmackDown pay-per-view? What the bloody hell is a House of Horrors match? How the hell is Roman Reigns wrestling after he just got mauled by Braun Strowman? So many questions. Is Randy Orton defending his title on the pay-per-view? Who knows? The WWE even knows. So how the hell am I supposed to predict this pay-per-view? But you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to attempt to predict this pay-per-view. So here we go with my Payback 2017 predictions video. If you guys can smash the likes, that would be pretty decent. If we get a lot of support, a lot of comments on this video, I'll make sure to do a review of this show. It could be quite funny. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's get right into it with the pre-show. We've got Enzo Amore and Big Cass against the Club. I mean, it's not as if we haven't seen this match before. They have well and truly come up with the big stuff, the WWE here. For the pre-show, we've got the rematch of all ages. Who is going to win this match? Gonna go for Enzo Amore and Big Cass, because I feel like the Club have just won every single match we've had against Big Cass and Enzo and the Club. So finally, eventually, Enzo and Cass have got to get the win. And when was the last time they even had a big win? I kind of feel a bit sorry for them. They really do need to win here, and usually the good guys win on the pre-show. So I'm gonna go for Enzo and Cass. They need a win, so that is my pick. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Alright, so we got Kevin Owens, who's on SmackDown, but we got Chris Jericho, who's on Monday Night Raw. I mean, there is actually a reason why I'm wearing a red and blue shirt today. You know, I do actually think about these things before I start my videos, but here we go. Raw against SmackDown. Whoever wins the title is off to SmackDown Live. What an absolute balls up. No idea, but I think Kevin Owens is going to win, which is cool because we're not going to get confused if Chris Jericho's off to SmackDown and Kevin Owens isn't. So to make it simple, Kevin Owens is going to retain his championship. Jericho, he's not going to bloody win it back. He's off with Fozzy somewhere. He's going to go away for a little bit, which is a bit sad. But Kevin Owens, he looks a little bit more home on SmackDown Live, and he's got a great position at the moment. I like it. It was a pretty good decision to take Kevin Owens to SmackDown Live. He should stay there with the United States Championship. I love it. Right, next up, we got the Hardy Boys taking on Cesaro and Sheamus. Sheamus and Cesaro. Who's going to win this one? Are the Hardy Boys going to lose? And then we get broken Hardy Boys. Or are they just going to win? I think they're just going to win. Now, it's the Hardy Boys' first title defense since winning it at WrestleMania, so it would be a bit strange for them to lose on the first pay-per-view. And also, do you really want to see Sheamus and Cesaro win back the tag team titles? I mean, they wear bloody kilts to the ring. They look ridiculous. We don't want to see them as the tag team champions. We want to see the Hardy Boys as the tag team champions. That would be a step in the wrong direction. Here we go. We're going to have the Hardy Boys retain the titles. Will they turn broken? I don't know. Alright, next up, we got a WrestleMania rematch. A match which was on the pre-show at WrestleMania, and it shouldn't have been. It should have been on the main show. So thankfully, this time, it's on the main show. We've got a double Austin Aries taking on Neville for his Cruiserweight Championship. Who's going to win this match? I'm going to go with Austin Aries. He's fucking awesome. Austin Aries is fucking awesome. Now, Neville is pretty damn awesome himself, but there is a little bit of a reason why we're getting a rematch here. It's because they're going to put the belt on Austin Aries this time. It wasn't quite time for him to win it at WrestleMania because he'd only just debuted on the main roster, but this time, I think everybody knows who A-Double is. They're going to go with Austin Aries. He's going to be the new Cruiserweight Champion. Shebang! That's what's going to happen. Alright, we got the Kingslayer, Seth Rollins, against Samoa Joe. Who's going to win this match? I'm going to go with Samoa Joe, because Seth Rollins, he got a pretty big win at WrestleMania, but Samoa Joe wasn't on the pay-per-view. What's all that about? I don't know. So Samoa Joe, he needs a big win, and he's going to get it against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is doing okay. Ever since he beat Triple H, he's been doing okay for momentum. I think Samoa Joe needs to win here. He's quite new. He's only just debuted. If he beats Seth Rollins, that would be pretty good. And I mean, this feud has all been about Samoa Joe beating up Seth Rollins. So if he was going to get beaten by Seth Rollins in an actual match, he's going to look a bit pathetic. So he's got to win this match and prove that he is pretty good himself. Alright, so we got Alexa Bliss against Bayley. This one is pretty interesting. Is Alexa Bliss going to come in straight away and make everything go tits up and win the Raw Women's Championship? Or is lovely Bayley going to retain her championship? Hopefully Alexa Bliss wins. but I don't think that's going to bloody happen. I think Bayley is going to retain her Raw Women's Championship. I don't think it's quite ready for Alexa Bliss to win that Raw Women's Championship. That would feel a little bit rushed, a little bit weird, and it just wouldn't feel right. I think they've got to have Bayley retain here just because Alexa's only been on Monday Night Raw for 2 weeks. They don't have to do that straight away. I think they've still got a special moment there with Alexa Bliss winning the Raw Women's Championship, and they don't have to do it straight away. They can wait a little bit, and Bayley's, she's doing all right. She's doing all right. I mean, there's not really a reason to change the title at this current time, so we're going to go for a retain. I know it's boring, but there you go, I am pretty boring myself. What is this? House of Horrors match. What does this even mean? What does it even mean? Bray Wyatt does what he wants, but he doesn't even know what he wants, because I don't even know what this match is. Does WWE even know what this match is? I can't even get my words out, I'm that bloody confused. Is this match even for the championship? Who friggin' knows? Who friggin' knows? It's just an absolute balls up, this pay-per-view. What is a House of Horrors match? I don't even think it's for the championship anymore. It's all gone tits up. I don't even know. Who's going to win, though? Bray Wyatt has got to win. He's just taken a huge step on Monday Night Raw, and he hasn't really done anything yet, so he needs a big win in this House of Horrors match, whatever the House of Horrors is. And since Randy Orton is the champion, and it's a non-title match, does he really need the win? I don't think he does. Bray Wyatt should have retained his championship at WrestleMania, and he didn't, so he can get his win back. How lovely is that? They've all thought this one through. Thankfully, they have actually thought this one through. They're going to give Bray Wyatt his win back against Randy Orton, and hopefully that can save his bloody career, because he definitely needs a win here. Bray Wyatt is going to win, and it's his own friggin' match. The House of Horrors match is his own match. He can't lose his own match, can he? What even is his own match? Nobody even knows. What is it? Is it a boiler room match? Is it a weird Hell in a Cell or weird cage match? Is there a legit house? I don't know. I'm sure we're going to find out. Let's move on to the main event. My winner is Bray. Alright, Roman Reigns, somehow, someway, he's going to come back at Payback to face Braun Strowman. What a balls up. This isn't even realistic. Whenever has Roman Reigns been realistic? I don't even know why I'm questioning that. Somehow, Roman Reigns is still alive. So he's going to face Braun Strowman at Payback in the main event. You know who should win? Braun Strowman. I just feel like they're going to give the win to Roman Reigns, but I'm going to stick with my guns. I'm going to go with Braun Strowman because they've put so much emphasis and so much effort on building Braun Strowman up. He's got to win. He's got to win. I mean, he put a man in a dumpster. He put a man in an ambulance, threw the ambulance over. They've actually dropped the ball, though. Like, this should be an ambulance match. They have well and truly dropped the ball. That's why you guys watch my universe mode, because it's a lot better than WWE. Should have been an ambulance match. But Braun Strowman's got to win. And also, I think his next opponent, Brock Lesnar's next opponent, isn't Roman Reigns. I think it's Braun Strowman. I think it's bloody Braun Strowman. I think Reigns is going to face Brock at maybe SummerSlam, maybe next year's WrestleMania. And in the meantime, at WWE Balls of Fire, or whatever that shite's called, Braun Strowman is going to face Brock Lesnar, so he needs a win. I mean, he's been on a tear, and they obviously wanted him to be on a tear, because that's what they're trying to portray on TV, so he's got to win. What would be the point otherwise? To put over Roman Reigns? Are they that stupid? I don't think they're that stupid. Braun Strowman has got to win. Now, there's my predictions. Let's go through all of them just to make sure you got them all. And also, remember to comment yours down below because I want to read all of them and see what you guys are saying about the matches because I think a few of them are slightly confusing who's going to win. So, the pre-show, Enzo and Cass are going to beat the club. Kevin Owens is going to beat Chris Jericho and stay on SmackDown Live with his title. The Hardy Boys are going to retain their championships against Sheamus and Cesaro. Randy Orton is going to get beaten by Bray Wyatt in a non-title match, in a House of Horrors match. We've also got Austin Aries, who's going to win the Cruiserweight Championship from Neville. We've got Roman Reigns returning, but he's going to lose to Braun Strowman. And then Samoa Joe is going to beat Seth Rollins. And finally, Bayley is going to retain her championship. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to follow me on my social medias, especially my Twitter, because I will be live tweeting throughout the Payback show, and you guys don't want to miss some of those hilarious tweets I'm going to be tweeting out. We're going to have videos, photos, all that shite. It's going to be pretty good. Links are all in the description. Make sure you do that. Smash that like button. I want lots of support on this video. Then I'll do a review. I'm sure you guys want to see that. Anyway, take care. Spike your hair.